Brantford is a diverse community and a destination of choice for many new Canadians. The Brantford Immigration Partnership connected with newcomers to the city to share their stories, which include some of the challenges and triumphs they have experienced throughout their immigration journey.
I am Cara. I grew up in Portland, Jamaica. That's where I'm from. In relocating, the first thing that stood out to me was the difference in the climate, because I came around spring and I left the heat, warmth of my country, and it was cool. I had to be in sweaters right away, and at that time of the year it was unexpected. It might not mean much to others, but it was huge for me because adjusting and adapting to the climate did take a while, even as it went into winter. So that was even worse. Now, because when I migrated to Canada, I had already been a teacher for about 10 years. I thought, easy peasy, I'll continue on my career journey of being a teacher and go from there. Not so. The application process of getting into a particular school board, depending on where you were at, or paying for your credentials to be assessed so that you could then be more marketable. I was happy to find out that there were programs that would allow you to give you that support to do that. But during that time of waiting, I needed employment, and the only responses I was getting was from minimum wage paying jobs. So my first official job when I relocated as a teacher was a call center. So I was calling people about their bills, unpaid bills, or that was going into suspension, or that they owed money. And that was a very daunting experience because, as you can hear, I do have an accent that I'm proud of. And the majority of callers that I reached out to always went to my accent. Where am I from? Why do I sound like that? I should go back home. I shouldn't be calling them about their bills. And I had to endure that because I needed to make a living and I wasn't able to go right into my field. At first, it was exciting to go to a new country, but within a few months, I started missing the openness of my neighbors. I was used to walking into my neighbor's house to get some sugar if I ran out, or oil, or go babysit and comb someone's hair while I was there. So everyone knew everyone on my street. Like, it was like that great sense of community. That wasn't so much here. People were more private, laid back. You had to call if you're going to visit a friend or a neighbor. You might live somewhere for years and not even know who your neighbor is. So I quickly started to try and seek, persons from the Caribbean or persons who were familiar with my culture so that I could rebuild that sense of community. There was an assumption that you are in a wonderful country, you have opportunities, so you should be happy. So I found myself not complaining or not expressing my challenges because it would be difficult to explain that, yes, I made a choice to come here, but it wasn't my choice to struggle. It wasn't my choice to be humiliated because of how I sounded or how I looked. But my mom always told us that we should never give up and just keep focused on our goals. So that just kept me going. For me, with my journey and my particular needs, I found that going to the YMCA was huge. People might not think about this, but just going there to see persons who looked like me, that was a bit encouraging, right? There were volunteers there from other countries. There were persons with accents like me. It might not be the same one, but now I'm like, see, it's okay. It's okay to be proud of where you're from, speak the way that you speak, and that doesn't deter others from communicating with you. Regardless of the challenges that I faced initially, I would do this over 100 times. Today, I feel resilient, I feel supported, and above all, I feel welcomed.
If you would like to share your ideas and experiences on immigration and settlement in Brantford, you can learn more about the Brantford Immigration Partnership at brantford.ca/BIP.